But heading into this pistol round, things are going to change. The style that PRX plays on this map is so very different, and neither team pulling a breach out when that is, you know, the standard meta pick. Both of them moving away to that Sage, as the desk was discussing there.
Yeah, a bit of a unknown variable, I think, on the side of FPX as well. Using it to disrupt some of these hits coming through. Barlow was mentioning it, but there's the wall coming down. Prowler actually avoiding that close corner. It's an immediate response to back away. How does Angel die to the nade there?
That was, I think that was a slow, a seize, and a nade that they may have thrown together there. I'll have to take a look at that afterwards. But PRX's mid-rounding has been fantastic on this map.
One over the top, Shroud's positioning, it is known, still the angles. This crossfire FPX, absolutely elite at shutting down any of it, and the layers to the strategy. FPX will not be denied, not the pistol round, not this time.
And already the preparation coming through, in my opinion, and trying to condition their opponent to overreact, to over-rotate. And then they have Forsaken lurk into those holes in the defense. But first, you've got to create the holes.
Yeah, first you've got to try and condition them, but it looks like FPX are more than ready. A nade to the side, and the angle as well. More than watched. Angel with the ghost, 3 kills, 3 headshots.
Angel's just been monstrous so far this series, and towards the end of the playoff bracket, he shows no signs of slowing down. He's one of those players that only has the ghost in these rounds, and yet he's still able to come up with the goods.
Smoke to try and push it back, but Sykkuno already taken all this space. Angel was low enough. Down to Seketsu. This timing is everything with the plant coming through. He could have isolated a 1v1, but denied. A thrifty for PRX, right back into it.
Going to open him up and facilitate him so much more.
Be able to follow up on a lot of that. It was coming through, Horn over the top. Jing not wasting any time, is he? All the way up close and personal to Seize to try and clear that corner, but at this kind of pace with the Boombot spotting the target. Does he know up top? The answer is yes. Seize though drops him and stops him for but a time. Still have to take these fights though. The weaponry still could get very dangerous for PRX, but the plan is going to go down. It's not going to be stopped.
And it's a weird one. You have a Sage wall on either side. Ardis couldn't get punished in short because of Seketsu's wall, and now FPX are coming back in. The post-plan positions are so claustrophobic.
They're re-pushing this all the way through. Jing shut down. Divide catches that one down to that 1v1. And Zipan answers back.
Back-to-back thrifties.
You gotta be kidding.
In our 4th map of the Grand Finals. Neither team ready to give up an inch.
Obviously a bit more one-sided when it got to the later portions of that map, but we'll see now. Money's a bit wonky. You see the Spectres in the hands of the PRX players. They want to try and take that fight into mid-space straight away. It is again Relentless, the showstopper. Off to the back, and what a direct! Jing catches it, the nade. This guy not convinced yet still. He backs away. Not lacking for confidence, but now the Prowler in his face wants to be inside this smoke. It dissipates at exactly the wrong time. The angle's being watched down, but Zipan is just being dealt with still. Showers there, Horn to try and help him out. The crosshair placement was broken for about a moment. Device still eager to take these fights, swinging back and forth. The precision, this guy is just elite. And all he's doing right now is buying time, the movement. The wide swing into it. Prowler not connecting. Seketsu 1v3 time ticking. No more to work with. And a slide off angle. Gets the one, but with the post-plan situation, finding the kills, there is no time to secure it.
And sometimes it feels like that might be the only way to win clutches against Seketsu or Xiao. Just don't even give them the opportunity to fight. And now after the pistol, every team with the eco disadvantage has won.
See if that trend continues. Same plays being made, the Boombot up close and personal. The stars laid down, the Nightfall as well, positioning revealed. The PRX players always set up to succeed with this.
Zipan Seketsu, they've got Vandals in their hands, but no chance in the round unless they can find an opener, perhaps 2.
I mean, how many times has it happened? But Forsaken with the crosshair placement locks it down.
Bring them down.
The kill onto Jing there, but just up to Angel and Sykkuno, and with the spam through the smoke, not much more you can do other than skip and a hop away, just try and bait and take away these guns, but look at that. Finally, an edge in this map. See if it plays out that way though. The weaponry is important, a full investment on the side of FPX. Ardis, tour de force obviously whipped out, but that jiggle means that the information is gained now for PRX. And look at this already. Starting to see echoes of what we were talking about before.
Sykkuno could easily get caught here with a slow orb in his hands. If Forsaken tries to get aggressive, you can see the same kind of thing again. 4-1 once Mindfreak connects with the rest of the team. And either the hit onto A works, or you have Forsaken as a mid-round option.
I think with a bit of a noise being made here. Setting it up, the stars dropped. That's going to be the timing for Forsaken, and look at that. To leave the wall in the hands of Sykkuno, just caught with a utility. On the other side of things, still being watched. FPX are dealing with this one adequately enough. The showstopper to force them out. Angel works his way into mid. He knows they're trying to pivot into that, even a B split. Whatever they can get their hands on.
And what a perfect read from FPX once more. Okay, sure, Sykkuno got overwhelmed, but the A site got stuck, and they collected the lurker. Angel already in mid to meet Benkai. Can Mindfreak pull off another one of these ridiculous moments that powered PRX through the upper bracket?
And with 20 seconds left, now they know that it's coming through the horn. Dealt with in the swing. Oh, the timing. It's too good for him. Devi pressured from every single front. FPX getting a handle, getting a read on the way. The PRX are liking to play this map now on our attack side.
And the desk was speaking about it too. If you have Angel able, still playing like a very drilled retake setup to stop PRX from getting into those clutch moments.
Let's play.
This guy's always ready for it now. The layers on top. It's a need to push them back, and this deep omen smoke does cause a couple of issues.
Look at Ardis playing opping again on top of his trademark. He's never leaving the trademark alone on the map where it can get smoked off and abused. He's got his operator on top there. Sykkuno, in fact, has just chosen to use the wall for Garage. Diligent from PRX to break it early enough, though, that could still be a threat.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time in this round. Anything to happen, and look at this re-clear. See long, the contact push, doubling up, making sure that the players aren't alone when they're doing it. They're going to be able to get a lot of information off of it, but is it enough? You still know the fight's coming. Shao sprays them down. Tries to take a little bit more out of him, but Mindfreak watching it, holding it. Jing now taking a bit of an approach. Side control's going to be his, and Ardis forced. Try and make some moves here with the operator in his hand. The angle's not being there for him, and what a shot by Forsaken. Just the head being found.
One enemy remaining.
And Mindfreak cleans up the last two.
Clinical. The crowd want to see it. Let this go to map number 5, all the way, all the distance, and who can blame them? Another fast approach, a pull off to the back. Angel though, only working with the pistol. Not enough.
Sometimes these anti-ecos have gotten sloppy from PRX, but they've got site control incredibly early on. Is that a fake wall, a deliberate bad one?
It's an interesting one.
Something strange. Either way, FPX would have to hit some nasty shots to make this one close.
Now here's what they're trying to do. They're trying to follow up on this one with the Haunt lineup in play. The player, Ardis, was really the only one who could capitalize. He was shut down soon enough, and again, the weapon's just too much to overcome.
This has moved his operator this time over to A lobby, and it's exactly as PRX move themselves away, aiming for some kind of Z-split, or at least early pressure in that direction.
Door being broken, making sure nobody's close. A nade and a slow wall, but look at this timing. Forsaken, he's already so deep. I don't know if they're going to expect this one. Possibly a bit of a soundbait with a slow wall, but this angle up close and personal with the wall. It's a much more passive one from Sykkuno.
Forsaken and Jing love doing this. Even if you think you've caught the one lurker, the other's there to punish. And that Boombot
No way.
sees nothing,
No
knows
way.
nothing.
And Forsaken with a timing! Comes up with nothing. Zipan. Patience. The knowledge knowing that they could have just walked their way past it, but now you can start to see this At least the beginning of a hit coming through. There's not much pace behind it though, only a bit of utility being used, and now the wall to see if they can get themselves in. It's a distraction. They're trying to buy time for Mindfreak again to lurk through, but look at Jing into the backline. The kills are flooding through! And what a performance. Neither team willing
To check B, but the fact that he was back so quickly into Garage made all the difference. And this time, Angel makes the play, moving himself up into Cubby.
Is this even going to get cleared? Boombot latches onto Artis, has to back away, will break it in the end, and look, patience being played! Spray down, not enough to claim 2, but at least just the 1. A 2 for 2. Jing has the positioning. Another nade to try and force them back away from those connectors, and Mindfreak, while you're trying to watch this lurk, the showstopper misses completely!
Not a point of damage!
The outplay, Mindfreak, shots being found! Wraps the Vandal spray down, and all the players of FPX come tumbling once more.
Nevertheless though, FPX still with 4 rounds to their name have a chance of making this half very reasonable.
Very dangerous, but still Xiao wants to take the fight. The disrespect of the utility really has no way to disengage here. The slow wall keeping him locked, and the swing. Forsaken claims the kill, space for the resurrect as well. Angel's got a hefty task ahead of him. The Nightfall to cut across into their spawn. They know that Angel is here. The Boombot won't quite see him, and the crossfire! That is just perfection. The smoke up top, close to dissipating. FPX, again, bit of a chokehold that they've got on this one, and with the utility in Benkai's hand, he was not expecting that one.
Devi holding the angle, Artis gets the better end of it. And Sugetsu to finish. But I think he should take some solace from the fact that Forsaken is really having a huge impact in this map, like we haven't seen before in the series. Both of the heavy hitters waking up.
Oh my word.
And this is the classic play, the smokes. Get them in, trademark broken, Forsaken so deep in the first 10 seconds. And then he vanishes, like a whiff of smoke.
Starting to see the shades though of why this Sage was picked up by FPX. It's a later wall to just block off that one extra avenue, and Artis still watching for it. The jiggle peaks though, I mean, good by PRX showing that discipline. Don't want to give away any easy kills, but again.
Paranoia retake of Garage, and Angel almost stepped into Forsaken sightlines. There's a lurk play caught again. And the Nightfall into mid. FPX have no idea where their opponents are.
The
PRX are so far back.
It's all over the place. Lurks on lurks, Forsaken taking advantage, I think, of a bit of that chaos in the round, and with the war fading down, where are they leaning? PRX running their way through now. They've got that Garage control, skipping it off, and they broke the crosshair placement. Forsaken set up to succeed. Off to the side, Devi. What an angle.
And it's on Xiao and Zipan,
30 seconds
so
left.
far away from the action,
Planted.
to try and make this one another even half. The reflag from Forsaken. The battle should happen in Garage here for the round.
Pressure is on, seeing if you can get an even round. Players work their way in, but FPX, such a difficult task.
One enemy remaining.
Right into the crosshair placement, the slow field lockdown. Xiao! 2 kills. He expects it, but Forsaken wins. Just not clutch enough.
Much of it on this map. They will occasionally, and it's a triple stack over by A early on here. Forsaken watching mid.
No way. The angle being watched. You are joking.
What a kill!
A rapid fire approach. Just unloading the headhunter to find Angel.
And already Jing posted up in A lobby off the back of all of that. Forsaken is going to be given space to take liberties here. The FPX default is going to be slow.
The reposition. What a punish.
Did he intend to do that? Was that just a crazy timing that Zipan caught?
I mean, he must have heard it, at least some sort of sound cue, I think, to try and take it, but they are just again taking liberties. The wall comes through, hopping up on top of the box. Jing. What a play to take out Artis. Bit of run and gun as well, just skirting in between the bullets. The nade on top of it pushes them back. And it is just so in chaos in the round. FPX just so uncertain of what the hell is going on.
I've never seen a Sage on Haven as creative as Benkai. That play is awesome. And Zipan should have been caught. manages to squeak away with his life.
Base the shot.
Brings reinforcements.
Bot over the top. Now they're going to be both of them on top of the wall still. It's Jing finding value, finding the kill and watching it. The Horn sets them up. And a pistol round going away, PRX.
From Benkai with his Sage on Haven when PRX played against Optic. Although that was mostly on the other side of the map, but you can see that they've crafted stuff for both.
With the poorer weaponry, not enough damage to try and break portions of that wall, but there is enough of a gap. Benkai making sure to plug it. He knew that the wall was bad, but it's an instant answer, a response. Long range angle.
Bad is subjective. The wall is what you make of it. Artist, though, was very quick with the response, grabbing Divide down short. And FPX are going to want to try and punish this A lobby aggression. Here comes Forsaken again, trying to peek the same angle that Divide was on earlier in the round. And for FPX here, Angel's trying to find the timing past the Sage wall. When the wall breaks, the defenders have less information, and he's going to try and hit that into B.
Shots rattled, and the damage, look at that swing! Again, the thing that's carried FPX so far, that discipline, and the raw mechanics of Artist. But they're not done yet, PRX. A nade into the corner just in case, but is it going to be watching for it? Yes, indeed. Flick of the wrist. And the players are cleaned up easily enough.
Dean, it's not a bonus anymore. They need this one.
Very impactful round. For FPX to try and close out this series, it's got to start here on this round.
They have to be ready for pushes like this. FPX must know that Jing occasionally goes on a wander down mid. Benkai is looking ready to break any kind of utility that would come through.
Making sure that he's got his sightline, the angle onto that haunt. It's being used a lot by FPX.
But Xiao's not in a position to try and clear Jing at the moment. And Xiao has also used both of his prowlers, or perhaps only brought one, maybe zero into the round. Using them as part of the default means that he doesn't have them to clear out mid. And now with a minute on the clock, it's been so slow. Jing made a noise, a footstep, a jump.
And Jing,
the jig is up.
Yeah, a rare moment of patience, I think, as well. From him not to just commit into this one. A bit of a jiggle, a jump peek there from Forsaken. The information going to be gained. He knows now that A-Long is compromised, but Divide, oh, he's ready and waiting. Sitting up close and personal to rendezvous. Positioning, found a slow warp. Latching down to the feet of Artist still. Jing wants to fight this one. Zipan though, the angles and the weapons. Head's taken off, still finding it. Players just pouring out into the site, trying to deny the plant.
And Zipan and Xiao have just been animals. They're so good at holding these angles down. And it all comes down to Mindfreak, the player who entered these grand finals with the highest clutch percentage. But he's been quiet today. Can he find a moment to put PRX into double digits?
The timing. Crossfire isn't exactly great. The smoke to try and lurk his way in. A tap of it. Trying to bait out one of the angles. The Haunt though tags him through the box! And he's back!
Mindfreak well and truly back.
The 1v2 Red Bull clutch. What's the play here? They're going to be trying to spam an angle? Potential for it, or maybe it was just really all that they could afford. Taking a fight over towards C-Long, and again, the disrespect being shown. Jing making his way right down mid, but Divide also answering back, making sure that map control is lost. What a response. Angel tries to answer through, but you don't expect him this up close once more.
Jing finding huge value out of his deep mid position, and it all falls down to Xiao. Almost gifted one there.
Listen.
And Mindfreak would die to a single body shot as well.
Where are you?
Slow enough for it, but Xiao is, I think, feeling the pressure on every single side. You can feel it. The Haunt was dropped down just in case a player was close, but these angles, the positioning, honestly, all over the place. 20 health, okay, Mindfreak, well.
He's given him a weapon upgrade, Xiao, now with a Vandal in hand.
And plenty of time on the clock as well, Josh. This can be slowed right down.
This stage, Xiao has already won 3 1v3s. He's been demonic in this tournament in the clutch. One of the MVP candidates for the tournament based on how crucial he's been for FPX. And the time is not on his side. less than 30 seconds as he starts to take the spike over to A. Nobody there. Benkai watching, listening for it.
Xiao has to be diligent, but also time running short. 10 seconds left to try and make the play. The horns drop down to ensure that there's nobody there, but with it destroyed now, you can see the pressure is on. The wall up.
What a crazy wall. Benkai tried to deny the plant with that.
That is absolutely absurd, but now he's just got to wait. The timing. Xiao wants to force it down into the 1v1. At least he doesn't know where Jing is. But now he feels it. He hears it, the utility being used, the positioning's known. Benkai, he will fall. Xiao taken down into the 1v1. The showstopper, the trade. What a play!
FPX with a large financial advantage in this round, despite the fact that some of them are still working with light armor. The economy's been in tatters for both teams.
Space being gained by FPX. Working their way through, now to Nightfall and the Paranoia. It's all comboed up, but it doesn't actually latch only onto Benkai, up top onto Heaven. The horns push them back, and now the players swarming into the site. FPX want to be denying this one, but a satchel play. Zipan again, up close, up top, and personal. Denying any opportunity for PRX to get in there and shut down that spike plant.
Forsaken met with a 1v5, unable to have any impact in this round, despite his 20 kills, despite his carry performance in the first half. He just hasn't been able to find those moments.
This tour de force, a quick scope. A flick of the wrist, but only 2 bullets remaining. And too many targets to choose for. Only losing Angel. What a clean round for FPX.
Those times to carry the rounds. And now you see both teams with full equipment in hand.
Disrespect being shown again. Into mid with the boombot, following up off onto it. And look at this, Angel teleporting up onto the high ground inside the smoke. A nade to clear the back a bit, but it is that full retake set up by PRX.
And Forsaken's already come out the back of Garage.
No way.
Looking to get the fast wraparound. Smoke dissipates.
3 players looking for it, and it is being watched. Xiao, he just about whipped the weapon around, watching that one angle, but still. Plant not in play. It's a bit of a tap.
And Angel has used his Omen ult, teleporting behind everybody, causing genuine paranoia in the mind of Jing. He has no idea if he's being flanked.
Every angle needs to be watched for. But I think the setup from PRX, look at this now, trying to make the plays happen. The showstopper to contend with Jing. Oh my goodness! Eventually shut down, but has he done enough damage? His teammates might think so. The Cosmic Divide cuts it up, and now the pressure is on. FPX have to play up close and personal. The horn broken, pushing through the wall, but how would you get through it? The barrage, the bullets laying down, and PRX get their 11th.
This clean round though, one prior, allows them to still buy into this one. They're going to make an attempt to stop PRX from getting to map point.
There's a bit of an all-in. Angel TP, it's punished. But Zipan responds in kind. Comes through. How do you get 2 kills like that?
And if you had to tell me which team would you expect to use the utility combo and which Raze is just going to be swinging for 2, I think I would have had the names backwards. Mind Freak looking for the mid-round push.
What a risky play. And the angle, it's everything. But the shots are found, a jiggle of the movement. And the second player falls. Risks over the map, but containment in the end.
Turning to tension now as the coach watches on, unable to have too much more impact. They just need to dodge one scrappy force buy, and Jing starts it.
And again, they're not put off from making these high-risk, high-reward plays. The money is abysmal for FPX. Losing a player on top of it, it's dire. Wall has to be used just to see if they can get the res offline, but look at this, another punish, an attempt of it. A bit of a gamble as he fires it against the wall. He misses the mark at the end.
It's a great idea, but Sugetsu was already ahead of the play. He understood that that was going to be coming through. And now it looks like he's still trying to find a time to go for this. He needs players to help.
They are going to be trying to contain with the space, but at least holding down these angles, baiting a swing from them. The nade! Oh, it's so tenuous. Sykkuno wants to go for the resurrect. He needs to try to bring this even, and finally, it's being played with the spam through. Pinged out, and know exactly where it is. And one after the other. The advantage is just snowballing. PRX within their grasps will not be denied their right to go to map 5. The round not over yet. FPX would have to pull off a miracle.
Angel's managed to find his way into B. But with 15 seconds left, it's all but done.
Just no time. The duel, well, not quite favored. The plant, though, Angel gets a spike down, but it's left down to him.
And sure, the time pressure dodged, but FPX spent half the round just trying to get a res online. It's all down to Angel, and he can't handle it. PRX are taking us to a 5th.
Absolutely absurd. Back and forth between both of these teams, so evenly matched.